Alright guys, it took a little longer than I expected, but I did order some pretty obscure parts, and feel free if you want these part numbers and whatever. But got an air filter, 03 Honda Accord V6, and so this is the spring that goes inside the filter housing. Here's the filter. And I mean, I probably didn't need a new spring, but it was $1.83 or something, so I just went ahead and got it. Here's the filter, and you can see, so it's got this end is like a bypass valve, so if the filter media is ever plugged, the pressure, I don't know what the pressure is, but generally on an engine oil filter it's like 8 psi or 11 psi or something, and dirty oil is better than no oil. So the spring holds that filter with this gasket here that goes in the, sorry, you'll be able to see this better when I take the old one out. That gasket goes in there. This O-ring goes on the cap with 3 bolts that we'll be removing. There's that part number, and this one. And I'm not sure when we'll get to all this. Pressure switches. Here are the 2 pressure switches that I have to figure out which one is which, because I think part numbers have changed and colors may have changed as well. This one appears to be either white or tan, and this one appears to be black, I think. But like I said, some of that has changed, so I'm going to go back on their website and just verify the position. I need to verify these 2 as far as the washers for these switches, and then these I believe are the washers for the banjo bolt that go in the end of the cover for this filter. And this, by the way, is located under the air box on the car. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking maybe I could do these pressure switches pretty quick. Alright, so we're out here with the car. I started the engine, turned the wheel to the left, and right in here I'm loosening that bolt right there. It's I think a 10 millimeter, and we're going to take that off, and I believe that's the 4th gear pressure switch. I'm not sure if I can film all of this while I'm doing it. Sorry. If you want to take the wheel off, you could. Now this here, it's like a wire. I don't want to disrupt anything, so I may have to set the camera down, take a look at what I'm doing here. But yeah, that's oh, okay. Yeah, just the wire just kind of, it's just like a protective conduit, I guess. If I could just get it out of the way a little bit. So I'm just fishing the wire out of this and kind of moving it to the side, because yeah, there's the pressure switch right there, and this plug here, yeah, it just has to come off. I might have to, like I said, put the camera down. Yeah, I'm gonna need 2 hands, guys, so I'll try to show you what I did. Okay guys, so don't make it more complicated than it is, like I was. These clips are pretty simple. I was trying to squeeze it from down here, and literally all you do is push right here where my thumb is up at the top. So there you go. And these pressure switches should not be tight. Alright, so here's the old switch that I just took out of this location, front wheel turned. Let me see if I can show you. You gotta kind of pull back this black cover, and that place where the fluid's dripping out is where it goes. Now, the one I'm taking out is kind of gray, and you'll read about this online if you look it up. And I'm going by part numbers here. This one's black, and I do remember reading that some of the colors and part numbers had changed, but this part number, whoops, it's the 610. Sorry, let me get things together here. We got a breeze, which feels nice. 28610 RKE 004, and the other one is the 28600. And I'm going to post the pictures from Majestic Honda that show where each one goes. So I'm just gonna thread that in by hand. I did go ahead and buy these. The washers do not come with it, so I bought those as well. I'll try to list all these part numbers in the description. Alright, so there's the new one installed, and like I said, this is the outboard one, I guess you'd call it. Here's the wheel. You come in, pull back this black cover behind the, I think it's 10mm bolt, and new crush washer. Just use your head when you're installing them. I mean, you know, you definitely don't want to over tighten and strip. You can always come back and tighten it a little bit more. So you know, I just used an adjustable wrench and try to be careful with it. And since I am using a new crush washer, hopefully things will be leak free. You can see I lost a little bit of fluid, actually more under that. Before I put this out, there's a nice size puddle there, but we'll check the level later, but shouldn't be enough to harm anything. But I'm gonna hit the metal parts with some brake cleaner and put that plastic cover back on. We'll go after the other one. Alright guys, there's another clip. So here we are in front of the tire and everything. I just popped a clip out of there and pulling this little piece down, and that's pretty much going to give us access to the, here's where we just were, behind this cover here. That's the pressure switch we just did, and literally right here is the other one. And so a lot of people will take the air box out and take the battery out to get to this, and that's definitely an option. I'll need to take the air box out anyway to do that internal filter, but I don't know if I'll get to that today, so I'm just going to go for it with this and do the same procedure. Alright guys, so this is the one I just took out, and it's like kind of brown. What does that say? FX204. So I don't know, I would assume these were the factory ones, and the one that Majestic Honda sold me to replace it was this one here, which was that white or cream colored. So, and again, online I did hear there was some differences in the part numbers and the colors, but this one's the 28600 RKE 004. So, and both the switches appear to have identical plugs, and there's just one contact in there, if you can see that. So alright, we will assemble a crush washer, which is, I bought 2 of these online, on their website, and that's 90471 dash, I think it's PW7 dash, I can't really read that, H00 maybe, but I'll post that stuff. Alright guys, I really did want to tackle that internal filter down here, but I just don't have the time to start it right now, so let's go see what it does with these two pressure switches. Alright, test drive time. All I did was the pressure switches. I didn't think I had time today to get into the internal filter. Not that I think it's like particularly difficult, but let's see how this drives. All right. Harder to hear everything with these with the rain, but yeah, everything feels good. This has been real low speed so far, and I think I got up to 4th gear out of 5. Everything felt good. I don't know yet. I'll know more tomorrow if it feels good when I drive to work, but I just want to make sure it was good before I head out to work tomorrow and give it just a little more power. Yeah, it feels good. Can't quite get fast enough to get 5th gear yet. Third, 4th, yeah, I think that's 5th right there. So, I mean, yeah, it feels good to me. I didn't notice any like huge changes in shift firmness or anything, but like I said, I was changing these as a preventive step, and so, you know, I honestly didn't know what I would find, but car does drive fine and everything, so yeah, I'm excited to get the internal filter done and another drain and fill. All right, thanks guys.